Ever catch yourself humming a tune that feels timeless? Maybe it's a melody you heard as a child, or a song that instantly brings back memories of magical nights at the theater. Broadway has a way of weaving music into our lives, making us part of its story even when we least expect it. Chances are, that unforgettable tune is the work of Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein II, two creative giants whose partnership didn't just entertain, but completely transformed the world of musical theater. Their collaboration marked a turning point, setting a new standard for what Broadway could be. Before Rodgers and Hammerstein, musicals were mostly lighthearted diversions. Fun, but often forgettable, with songs that felt tacked on, and stories that took a back seat to spectacle and comedy. But Rodgers and Hammerstein had a bold vision. They believed that music and lyrics should be at the heart of the story, not just decoration. Their book musical approach meant every song revealed something new about the characters, or moved the plot forward, making the audience feel every emotion right alongside the performers. Their shows didn't shy away from life's biggest questions: love, prejudice, hope, and the struggle for acceptance. These were the themes they brought to the stage, elevating Broadway from mere entertainment to a powerful art form that could challenge, inspire, and unite audiences. With classics like Oklahoma and The Sound of Music, they whisked audiences away to the sweeping plains of the American West and the breathtaking hills of Austria. Their shows created entire worlds on stage, inviting everyone to dream, reflect, and feel. Today, their legacy lives on. Musicals inspired by Rodgers and Hammerstein still feel fresh, relevant, and deeply moving, touching new generations and reminding us of the power of storytelling through song. Rodgers and Hammerstein proved that a simple song, when woven into a powerful story, can change how we see the world, and maybe even how we see ourselves. Every legend has an origin. The story of Rodgers and Hammerstein is no exception. It's a tale of talent, timing, and a little bit of fate. Before they became the most influential duo in musical theater, their journeys began on separate but parallel tracks, each marked by ambition and early promise. Richard Rodgers, a musical prodigy, was already making waves as a composer in New York. From a young age, he was drawn to the piano, composing melodies that would one day echo on Broadway stages. His drive and discipline set him apart, and he quickly gained a reputation for his sharp ear and innovative style. And Oscar Hammerstein III, a theater-born lyricist, grew up surrounded by the magic of the stage. His family was steeped in theater tradition, and Oscar inherited not just a love for storytelling, but a deep understanding of what made a show resonate with audiences. He was known for his poetic touch and heartfelt lyrics. Both found early success with other partners, Rodgers with Lawrence Hart, Hammerstein with composers like Jerome Kern. Their paths crossed at industry events and through mutual friends, but for years, they remained friendly acquaintances, each focused on their own creative pursuits. It wasn't until the early 1940s that fate intervened and brought them together for something extraordinary. When Rodgers' longtime collaborator, Lawrence Hart, declined a new project due to illness, Rodgers found himself at a crossroads. Searching for a new partner, he turned to Hammerstein, whose reputation for crafting powerful stories and lyrics was unmatched. Their decision to work together would prove to be a turning point in both their lives. Their first collaboration, adapting the play Green Grow the Lilacs into what would become Oklahoma, sparked a partnership that would change musical theater forever. The show's success was immediate and overwhelming, setting a new standard for Broadway productions. Hammerstein crafted the story and lyrics first, then Rodgers set them to unforgettable melodies. This lyrics-first approach was revolutionary at the time, ensuring every song served the story and deepened the characters. Their creative process was a true collaboration, blending words and music into something greater than the sum of its parts. Their personalities balanced perfectly. Hammerstein, the optimistic poet with a vision for hope and humanity. Rodgers, the disciplined craftsman, meticulous and inventive. Together they challenged and inspired each other, pushing the boundaries of what musical theater could achieve. Together they created musicals that were both beautiful and deeply meaningful, blending entertainment with social commentary and emotional depth. Their shows resonated with audiences, leaving a lasting impact on American culture. Their partnership became the gold standard for Broadway collaboration, inspiring generations of artists and forever changing the landscape of musical theater. Their debut, Oklahoma, 1943, stunned audiences with its seamless blend of story, song, and dance, ushering in a new era. Carousel followed, exploring love, loss, and redemption, with songs like You'll Never Walk Alone. South Pacific tackled racial prejudice head-on, refusing to shy away from tough topics. The King and I dazzled with its cultural clashes and iconic numbers like Getting to Know You. And The Sound of Music, their final masterpiece, inspired generations with its story of hope and family. Each show broke new ground, both musically and thematically. These weren't just hits, they were cultural milestones. Rodgers and Hammerstein's musicals became the pillars of Broadway's golden age. Rodgers and Hammerstein's songs are woven into our lives, anthems of hope, love, and resilience. The Sound of Music gave us Do Re Mi, Edelweiss, and Climb Every Mountain, each a story in itself. The King and I's Getting to Know You and Shall We Dance capture discovery and connection. Oklahoma's Oh What a Beautiful Mornin' radiates optimism, while the title song unites a community. Carousel's You'll Never Walk Alone became a universal symbol of comfort and solidarity. Their genius? Writing songs so specific to character and moment, yet so universal in emotion. These melodies don't just entertain, they inspire and unite. That's why we still sing them today. Why do Rodgers and Hammerstein's musicals endure? It's the timeless quality of their work. Rodgers' melodies are unforgettable. Hammerstein's lyrics are poetic and profound. Their shows explore universal themes: love, hope, prejudice, and community that never go out of style. Audiences of all ages find themselves reflected in their stories. Even in hardship, their characters find hope. Think Climb Every Mountain or You'll Never Walk Alone. Revivals and reinterpretations keep their work fresh for new generations. Whether classic or reimagined, their musicals always resonate. Their optimism and humanity are a breath of fresh air in any era. That's the magic that keeps us coming back. Rodgers and Hammerstein's influence shapes Broadway to this day, echoing through every theater and every new musical that graces the stage. Their groundbreaking work set a standard for storytelling and musical integration that continues to inspire artists and audiences alike. The magic they created is woven into the very fabric of Broadway, making their presence felt in every note and lyric. Oscar Hammerstein didn't just write musicals, he mentored the next generation. His guidance shaped Stephen Sondheim, who would go on to revolutionize musical theater in his own right. Through Sondheim and others, the torch of innovative storytelling and emotional depth was passed forward, ensuring that the spirit of Rodgers and Hammerstein would never fade. Today, modern hits like Hamilton and Wicked carry forward the same principles. Every song is crafted to advance the story and reveal the heart of each character. These shows, though contemporary in style, owe a debt to the narrative techniques pioneered by Rodgers and Hammerstein, blending music and story in ways that captivate new generations. Their legacy is celebrated in countless tributes and revivals, where audiences come together to honor the past while embracing the present. Each performance is a reminder of how their work continues to bridge generations, connecting people through shared stories and unforgettable melodies. When new artists step onto the stage to perform Rodgers and Hammerstein classics, it's clear these songs are truly timeless. Their music resonates with young performers and audiences alike, proving that great art never grows old. It simply finds new voices and new hearts to inspire. Rodgers and Hammerstein didn't just entertain, they elevated musicals to a true art form. They tackled social issues with courage and compassion, using their platform to spark conversations and inspire change. Their unforgettable melodies and powerful lyrics have become the soundtrack of our lives, echoing through generations. Their collaboration stands as a testament to the enduring power of story, music, and hope. Together, they showed the world that musicals could be both entertaining and meaningful, leaving a legacy that continues to uplift and unite us. The gift of beautiful music and heartfelt storytelling that Rodgers and Hammerstein gave to the world keeps inspiring us all. From Broadway's golden age to today's vibrant stages, their songs remind us of our shared humanity, and their influence will continue to shine for generations to come.